YouTube, after a week of playing as the horrible Chaos Warriors, I felt like I should treat myself to some Empire here. Really? I don't want to play an Empire versus Empire matchup, really, bud. I thought I was going to treat myself to some Empire. I'm thinking about switching it up. Yeah, I don't want to go Empire versus Empire. That's boring. I'm going to go... Let's go Greenskins. I don't like mirror matchups. I don't know, there's something about it. I don't really enjoy it. So I always get irritated whenever I pick someone and someone just mirror matchups because they don't like me having that faction or whatever it is. I'm going to keep my guy on the ground. Get rid of that. Just throw him a healing potion. This guy likes to break too, so I'm going to give him this thing that makes him unbreakable also. Let's get a couple of Goblin Big Bosses. Spider mount him. I'm going to do the same thing, give him these two. They're still pretty cheap. A little bit more than you really need to pay for those guys. Alright, it's not too bad. I want to get a couple of Black Orcs. Let's get a couple of big uns. And then let's get a couple of Savage Orcs, maybe support the Black Orcs. And then I need some Boar Boys. Probably 4 big uns is a bit much. Let's go with that. Let's grab one more Savage Orc. And then... kind of wondering here. So my boars can deal with that. If they have skirmishers, though, I kind of want like some wolf riders to help deal with skirmishers because they're vanguard deploy. I have a lot of money though, so let's get spider riders. Let's grab a couple of wolf riders too, just because I have the money. We'll try and outnumber the Empire pretty significantly, so I'm going for no skirmishers. So I got 2 Boar Boy big uns. Oh, I need some magic. What am I thinking? Definitely need some magic. I'm thinking Empire. Let's go with thinking. Let's find a couple of units. I can probably live without the Spider Riders. Let's grab a... I need a Night Goblin Shaman, but I'm going to have to ditch something else to adjust the price here. Reduce power recharge rate. I'm not really worried about that. Or that. Let's save some money. Curse of the Bad Moon. Could be helpful. Depends on what formation I got to. I'm not going to need Night Shroud. Gork will fix it. Itchy Nuisance is always worth it. The Magic Missiles, I mean... What's the cost of this thing? 214. I'm not going to use that. Let's get the Scroll of Shielding. Let's get my big uns back. Let's grab one more Wolf Rider. So see if my opponent has flying units, I can help pin them down with my Boar Boys. Stay close to my big uns. Got stuff to go after skirmishers and Vanguard deploy. Let's see if we can hit these guys with an upgrade. Most certainly can. Let's get things started. Can I put one more upgrade? Getting greedy. No. Okay. All right. Let's do this thing. So I got a little bit of anti-cav, plenty of infantry crushing in the center. Especially buffed up by Little Wah, we should be able to do well with our Black Orcs and Savage Orcs. We should be able to significantly debuff. Now they could have the Net of Ammontok, and that's going to be problematic potentially because they can stop my charges, which as the Orcs is pretty important. So we'll have to watch out for the net. So try not to blob up too much so to at least minimize the effects of the net. Demigryph Knights could be a bother. Could be, but I don't think so. Line up my Black Orcs like this. Back them up with the Savage Orcs. This guy back here. Got a lot of big bosses there. I'm gonna try and attempt to deploy behind my opponent. Is there some spot to do that over here too? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's not being as friendly for that sneaky deploy back there, so we'll just use that one spot. Boy Biggins. Let's just play it safe with our boars. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do. A little bit bunched up. I could be vulnerable if he has like a rocket battery or something. If he's got a hammer of witches or something too, I might take a lot of damage to my boars quickly, but if he spent money on that, it'll probably be good for me elsewhere, so we'll see. See whether or not I can pull off a Greenskin win. Definitely feel like the Empire is a better faction than the Greenskins, but the Greenskins have a lot of tools, and they're not to be underestimated. If used properly, they are quite good. They lack in leadership, but they usually make it up in numbers. And they've got some versatility with this very light, fast cavalry, which actually looks like it could come in really handy based on what my opponent's picked. He's got just some swordsmen up front. That's an odd pick. What's he rocking here? Great cannons. I'm going to go ahead and just march it forward. I'm going to try and swing my cavalry out just a little bit. Kind of Empire Knights Demigryphs looks like with halberds. Woo! Big boss is gonna eat that one. I hope I got the healing potion on. Looks like I did. Swing a big boss out here to help with that cavalry. Yeah, my opponent's invested a lot in skirmishers and artillery, so my wolf rider should be able to make him pay for that. He's not firing at my lord, which he most definitely should be. He's going to hit my black orcs, which that's not going to feel a whole lot better. I'm going to probably suicide attempt some of my wolves, just to see if he's been paying attention to my deployment. Oh, look at this. He's not even paying attention. He's not paying attention. He just now caught it. I'm gonna save a wolf rider. Actually, I'm not. Yeah, I am. Because he's reacting now, so that bought me some approach time. Let's move these guys up. Just keep these guys at a distance. So we did a good job distracting the cannons for a minute. Let's keep one wolf rider alive for later. We're going to need it. Okay. Okay. Swing a wolf rider back over. Let's keep moving these guys up. Let's move our war boss up. I want to use the Wa. Charge straight in. Okay, I've got his cavalry distracted over here with the wolf rider. Let's swing in. Let's come attack his cannons again. Okay, let's do this thing. His cannons got... Okay, looks like I can tear his cavalry all off here. There's the Wa. Buff all my guys up. Sense. Okay. Do some serious damage there. Chasing off the Empire Knights. Okay, so we totally distracted my opponent out here. Let's get these guys in. The infantry fight in the center is going to go extremely well for me. I'm going to save my magic. How did my boars end up in that fight? Or wolf riders, I should say. Oh, because I was going after his cannons. I thought it was my boars for a minute. So finish these guys off, roll back in. Yeah, so we rolled right through this guy. He got caught in a lot of positions he shouldn't be in. Hey, let's have some fun here with this artillery. Watch. I'm gonna pop him with this magic. Whoa! Well, his light wizard just put a shot down. Crap! I let my war boss get routed by Karl Franz. What a mistake, because I wasn't paying attention. The fight was going well. Let's kill these cannons. Not a huge concern for me, but let's kill them anyway. Let's get a heal potion going there. Where's my other war boss? He's doing just fine. Let's roll in over here. War boss came back. Let's get the potion of foolhardiness so we can heal. There we go. Now we're unbreakable and I can heal. Let's bring the war boss in to help deal with Franz. Wolf Riders to come in here and silence those guys. Got rid of the demigryphs. Let's swing back around. Okay. Right. Despite some moments of lapse there, they're able to pull out a solid victory. You see the war boss, the reason I bring the potion of foolhardiness with him is he routes so easy. You can sometimes use the potion of foolhardiness to keep him from routing long enough to get some of your hit points back. So that one definitely worked out for me. I think my enemy made a lot of mistakes. The 2 cannons versus Greenskins, I don't think I like that pick. It makes the Empire too defensive. The lack of great swords here I think is disappointing as well. Like when I just take a look at the spend here, just I'm trying to think what his spend would really be on these 2 cannons is 1,600. These guys, that's 1,800. I mean, it doesn't even feel like he has a whole army here, really. Is that a whole army? So hang on, let me count this up. So 2 spears, 3 swords, 2 crossbows, cannons. I don't know. Let's go see if I can recreate it. So 3 spears in total, 2 have shields, 3 swords, 2 crossbows, 2 knights. Yeah, I don't like that pick at all. Let's take a look real quick. I can't remember if he had the Empire General or General of the Empire. I don't know. Let's assume it was the General of the Empire, and he was up on a... Whoever he was up on a griffin. His light wizard seemed like he's on the ground. I don't know, maybe he didn't adjust his abilities or something. Let's see what happens. He had 2 of these guys, 1 of these. Not a flagellant. He had 4 there. He had 2 cannons. Got my settings on large settings. So we had 1 demigryph with halberd, 2 Empire Knights, 2 crossbows. Yeah, I don't know where the rest of his spend was. Unless he's missing units. I mean, it doesn't seem like he spent all his funds, or he spent stuff on upgrades that I didn't see or something like that. Maybe if he had this kind of mount, he spent some more of that, or if he spent more items here, like... Or if that was Franz, would that make the difference? It may have been Franz. If it was Karl Franz, that definitely will make up some of the difference. Yeah, I know he didn't have this kind of Pegasus, but yeah, I don't know. It didn't seem like he spent his money very well. Like if I was going to make an army to face off against the Greenskins, it would have been quite a bit different. I think I like the pick of either... I wouldn't have gone with Karl Franz, though. I'd probably just go with this General of the Empire. Throw him up here with the healing potion. Probably want Blood Roar on him, which would be really helpful. I usually just ditch this one that gives him the extra speed because I don't feel like it's worth the spend. I'd probably bring an Empire Captain maybe up on a Pegasus too. Again, ditch the speed thing, save a little bit of money. There you go, you got a healing potion on those 2 guys. I think 4 great swords is usually pretty appropriate. Never hurts to have like just some cheap spears throw around. These guys are extra hit points. And then I think from a cavalry standpoint, Empire Knights, they do okay. Reichsguard do pretty well, and the price isn't too bad here versus Orc Cavalry. And then see, this leaves me with some more money here, so I mean, unit of handgunners wouldn't be a bad pick. Crossbows wouldn't be a bad pick. Steam Tank can be decent against Greenskins as long as you keep it away from their cavalry. So if you saved just a little bit of money here, you could get a Steam Tank, do something like this. I don't know, any of those picks seems like I would like it a little bit better. The Great Swords just do a lot of work versus Greenskin Infantry, and I only had 2 Black Orcs. The Reichsguard would have performed better. The Spear support there could have helped keep them safe. The Flying Lords are a little bit different to deal with, but again, I think that's where the Greenskins with their goblins, you got to learn how to deal with that stuff too, and I think having Empire Captain might help. Should beat one of those in melee, but I don't know because of the poison. I don't know. What do you guys like to pick? I'm not even sure I like my army there. So what do you all like to pick as Empire versus Greenskins? What are some of the counters you like? And then vice versa with Greenskins versus Empire. Hope you all enjoyed that one. HeirofCarthage signing out.